shifting momentum to the downside by removing this demand, and it was going to do this, I would be saying that price is in supply. For the chart to be signaling that price is going to go lower, this demand zone would have to be removed. If it was taken out, then we can expect more downside. If it holds, we can expect the weekly to be taken out and price to continue higher. So what would we be looking for down here when price comes into that daily demand zone?
For momentum shift.
What kind of signal would we be looking for?
For
Exactly.
momentum shift.
Exactly. Because what kind of, everything is fractal, right? So what happens on the weekly chart will happen on the daily chart. What happens on the daily chart will happen on the 4 hour and the 1 hour and the 15-minute.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to daily demand and you see a momentum shift, you see a downtrend on a 4 hour chart, shifts momentum to the upside, creates a 4 hour demand, that means that daily demand is going to hold. That means the weekly supply is going to be taken out.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing leads to the other, leads to the other. And if you knew, if the chart formation was such that you knew, 3-month demand was in control and it was pushing price upwards, so the main force was 3-month demand.
Yeah.
And we were dropping from a monthly supply, and there weren't strong trends to dictate that weekly demand was going to hold, you couldn't just take a trade off of a weekly demand zone blindly in that situation. So you'd have to wait for momentum to shift or a daily uptrend to be created off of that weekly demand zone. In this case, we would wait. We would see this being removed, and we would see new supply being formed, and then we'd see it react from mid to the downside. We'd look at the daily chart. We'd see a clear downtrend. We'd see a clear momentum shift. This could be our entry right here to start building positions, even before this whole thing happens.
Yes.
Okay?